The Six Invitational 25 Grand Final arrives in Paris, and we
will start out on defense. Bans are as
shot again through the floorboard. Lickyfack unable to find the opening kill. Not even any damage as well. But FaZe are very much committing as Cyber falls by holding an archive of Psycho. Of course it is, that finds the opening kill of the upper bracket final. Back to basement for FaZe. Now down a player.
Could prove costly.
Soul's gonna be careful because Lickyfack is hunting. Straight down blue stairs, he finds his target and hits the mark.
Wave deployed by Vidaking. One remains. Secondary hard breach opens route now towards default, but there's Prince pressure garage. Shut down. Main stairs up next.
Well, if this one loses the Lickyfack, that's going to bring it back to a 3v3. By the way, flooding into sight right now. Falcons are making their push. Brede will stick the plant. Oh, Vidaking! Users got the team kill though onto Brede. Kid still knocked down. Hitting headshots for fun as Handy by himself doesn't have the chance to deny this kid. He's towards towers and it's shaping up. And honestly, FaZe might not be aware of this at all. Lickyfack goes wandering. No! Oh, Handy though! Headshot from front desk. Connects onto Lickyfack. And with users on the rappel, and they've just lost Shaiko, FaZe looks solid in this second round.
Looking really, really good. Brede still stranded on rappel's site. Users still on the opposing side over towards lobby. He'll go upside down and does pluck plump, but traded by Handy.
Handy, 3 big kills. Brede still alive, 30 seconds in the 1v2. And he's going for the rappel in towards top square. Handy's moves over to airlock. KDS by himself on the other side of Janitor. Brede will get the 1v1 against Handy. With 15 seconds left, he needs to make his move. Needs to push in. 4K, 4 huge kills from Handy. Gets FaZe.
Falcons want to contest up above, get control, and then work to flush that defense back into a corner, back towards side. Flash is deployed.
Ooh,
and
Handy
there's a contest. Handy's looking so good right now.
Users gets a trade onto Cyber. Handy, a second opening kill in a row for him. It's not his strength. -6 over throughout the tournament, but he's found too quickly. Might take on the battle against Lickyfack as well, and he does. Finds that kill. That was airlock swinging rappel from Handy. Pistol shot out from Brede. They're starting to lose some members, and they've certainly lost ground as Shaiko pushes in behind, playing off the shield, but KDS hits the shot anyway. Brede at least gets a response, but it certainly feels like FaZe in the best position. He could very much die to Vidaking, who's now gone back down bot square. Oh, and Handy gets caught though by users. 2v2 couldn't be any more equal considering the help from Beepers. Users knows he needs to try and win these shots. Brede cannot be overly aggressive. With how low he is on health, even a shoulder shot will see him go down. Users has gone admin side, runs into Vidaking. Brede gets caught by Souls. FaZe take the round. Despite a solid effort from users and Brede, as Lickyfack makes his way as Handy's looking for his third straight opening kill. Lickyfack not aware, not ready for the power play from gas babes. You've got the nitrous ult from Cyber. Brede going for the flank with users in front. This might be successful. Oh, nitrous shot out. The second one does connect, and while the plant does go down, Falcons have lost too many members now, surely, for this post-plant retake. Solotov has got to connect with this DMR.
Shaiko, open area. He will need to cut off this flank.
3 pushing his way. Can Shaiko make this his moment? He spots one. Headshot. Didn't spot the left, though. There's a chance that Handy had caught him off guard. Cyber getting on for the kit. They combine together. FaZe are going to make it 3 straight here on Bank. Feeling like KDS might just be starting to get overwhelmed. A chance again for Lickyfack. Vidaking just holding from main stairs. Flash off the wall. KDS though, he outswings Lickyfack. Another opening kill for FaZe. And Cyber though gives a freebie. What was that?
That was ambitious. That was very ambitious.
Has now shuffled back over, and he's the one with the kit.
Structurally, it looks so similar to the last round out. Solotov
got him.
The fight.
And they might go off that. Brede might go into airlock, and then they probably need to. Just lost Solotov. Brede still on the rappel, can't find an angle. And he's kept his position in a really good spot. Shaiko gets rid of Vidaking. 1v1 against KDS in the hallway. Shaiko gets him with the headshot. Brede wins from the rappel. There are Falcons.
There we go.
That position under lock and key for Falcons. It leaves then poor old KDS and Souls as the only two on site for FaZe, and Souls has been obliterated. KDS the only one on site. Cyber can push out a blue, should have gotten that kill. He does, converts, finally makes amends, but up close towards Beepers. Here comes Solitov and LickyFac. 2 in a row for Falcons. On their feet, and 3 straight to FaZe before FaZe gave up 2 rounds straight. No one coming his way. Souls towards first floor elevator, has the kit, but he does opt for the drop. You can see the blue outline. That's users sitting below. Free kill for users. That's kit down. Bottom elevator. Second as well from users. They went for a double drop pinch from Vault and Elevator. Users though, so well placed. Amazing reaction. Solitov wins his battle against Andy. This is going to be a case of Trey again later phase as Falcons are making a mockery of this attack. So well played, flawless from Falcons. LickyFac pushing top square. You don't see that all that often. It's an ultra aggressive play. Playing even Tellers and Archives instead of Staff and Open. So on a very micro scale, you see, oh my goodness, 3s off screen. Making the round's basically done. We saw 1 kill. FaZe just completely destroyed.
Users primarily on the castle and those in support, like Solitov for instance. Oh, below with Nitro.
Oh, it's Andy again! Oh, he's making such a big statement. The trade from users, it's there, sure. But Handy again does his job, gets rid of a roaming Solitov. No longer being able to lurk on that nook. FaZe lose a lot of aggression from here for the rest of their attack in this round.
Oh, LickyFac.
Where's he going?
That was not the play. Caught by Cyber, and FaZe now with the advantage, and they have a lot of time. They have a decent pocket of view till Falcons find them very quickly, already on the back foot.
Users also getting tagged up, a combination of KDS and Vidiking. Users, I don't know if staying around here is the right option. He keeps peppering, wanting to take this battle against Cyber. They lose Shaiko, unable to make an impact. Users, well, you kept on trying, sure, but you were low health, and FaZe have been able to take the lead once again here on Bank.
Close to the objective to be impactful. He gets pinched. So that's 3 key moments in the round.
Spotted this. Handy's position is known. There's the drop down. They're going to try and get him pinched. Oh! Handy headshot onto Solitov! That is a huge kill! And the second! Make it 3, Handy! Why not? Just go for it, son! But LickyFac shuts him down! He had every single right to attempt that against LickyFac.
Allow Shaiko to do the shooting.
Can Shaiko do said shooting? That's got to be his sole focus here. It's all Handy on one side. Falcons have been team orientated, sure, and that's great. But Shaiko falls to Cyber. He's now going negative here at the live stage in front of his crowd, in front of his people. Leaves it now down to Bride and LickyFac with 25 seconds. This seems shambolic now for Falcons, but LickyFac gets another crucial kill. Trade. FaZe have just got the numbers. They've got everything. The site, the round, and soon to be, maybe the map. Whether or not they've got the ability to peek if they want to push up upstairs. Cyber, well, gets LickyFac down on 1 HP. He can't make the cross. We saw him try and place that Kiba barrier, but it wasn't enough. The angle was still there for Cyber. LickyFac will... So if they make their way up, FaZe are not aware of Solitov's
good
spot
grenade
playing towards front desk, but they are aware. The nade does connect. They clear them both out. It's as simple as that. And with those 2 kills, it's suddenly down to Shaiko and Bride. Gets one, traded though. It's not been his map. 9-4 Falcons as a team because the reigning champions have arrived in Paris as they take the opening map of this upper bracket final. Falcons map belongs to FaZe. SI Grand Final appearance, as they did in Sao Paulo, as they did in Boston.
Let's see these operator bands roll out then. First wave, Azami Deimos, followed up. But there's the response, the flash, and KDS forced back.
Another flash as well, connects, full white for KDS. No follow-up though from Falcons. LickyFac, the entry goes down as he made his first step into the building. Cyber was waiting on the vigil. Solitov up close, trade though from Bride. Sorry, there was KDS. Brede needs to get involved and push into the site. There's under 50 seconds remaining as Shaiko takes space inside security.
Does he have a read onto KDS? That's the question.
Brede's by himself. He's in Armory. He's in the side. KDS can't hit the shots, though, onto Shaiko. Again, Brede is just playing by himself up close against Handy.
Shaiko's trapped. Can he fight himself out of this position?
Oh, he can! Step up shot from Shaiko, but still low on health. What they need, though, is users to get involved, still outside of the map.
20 seconds, Handy misses an opportunity. Can they isolate the Monty? 15 seconds, flank from Souls.
Staying prone, Shaiko low, caught, Souls wins that battle. Brede might have to get aggressive, gets hold, pistol, does it himself, down to Souls. Brede will have to plant, can Souls win the battle against users, getting blind pinged, but no, doesn't help. Falcons take the opening round on border. Of course, he'd have the information from the cardiac sensor. Shaiko goes down towards the main hallway. He will fall. Oh, not yet eliminated. DB&O. KDS that finds the opening kill, eventually finishing off the start frag of the Falcons.
This gunfight continues to rage. KDS alive, Liquefact will bite back.
And just before Souls as well could get into a good position, block off the doorway from Break. Under a minute, 4v4. Both teams capable in this second round.
Oh, but here's the lurk through lobby from Falcons as Solotov nets a kill. It's advantage Falcons.
Brede and Liquefact together. Smoke goes out. Brede will go for the plant inside of the smoke. Throw the flash from Liquefact to deny anyone up close. Brede gets off.
Handy saw it.
And Souls goes down though. Handy does a good job of putting pressure onto Brede. They've still got Vidiking on the pulse, who does a little Nitrocell as well. Solotov knows he needs to win this battle. But Brede should be able to get the plant down despite getting taken very low. It's only Vidiking that's left alive. And here comes Liquefact. 2-0 start for Falcons here on border.
KDS, double Nitro though available.
They're swept through, cleared out security. They got top east stairs control. Hatch opened up above side. Nitro from Souls pre-plays, rips it, finds nothing. Caught at the bottom of east stairs as Shaiko can now push through, create the chaos for Falcons. Wants to get into the site. KDS bathroom. Vidiking is still close by inside a workshop, but Handy a distance away in customs.
Oh, Brede isolated 1 versus 1 against
Pistol!
KDS.
Hits a headshot! And gets Vidiking very, very low, but they combine the duo. Do for FaZe. And now, with only Solotov Brede left, FaZe are right back in this round with just 14 seconds left. They go the plant as Solotov will cover, looking to deny the entry, hits the headshot. It's only Handy left now in a post plant, but he hits the headshot onto Solotov, and Brede though, the balls on this man to pull the pistol out against Handy of all players, and hit.
Falcons now 3-0 up on the map selection of FaZe.
Here is the attacking team. Now FaZe are meeting them head on, so it takes this utility. Flame bolts that have to go out. Flashes, try and clear these positions. Oh my word! Headshot from Liquefact, and it deals with the Solus. And he's trapped in towards the corner as well, but as Liquefact was making his move, caught by Handy. Trade elsewhere. Shaiko gets involved. That's his 3rd kill. Advantage stays with Falcons as Solotov doubles down on that. It's only Handy and Vidiking.
Oh, Handy finds the kill though, and Shaiko is low on HP, but Handy traded out. And now it's Vidiking in a difficult 1v3.
On the verge of 4 straight, and indeed confirmed for Falcons. They can smell those roses and maybe that 3rd.
No, because Falcons are playing so damn well. I mean, even with the Monty taken out, we saw... Oh!
Chance Cyber though! Oh, Solotov gets him!
And that should be a free camera. Belt of utility. Lion scan deployed. Candela's cooked. Handy looks to aggress, but doesn't find much. KDS, however, finds his mark.
They can't lose Handy. He's the only one that's positive for FaZe. They've just lost Vidiking. Solotov cleans through KDS. Security is theirs. And with that top floor as well. Handy's low. Souls hasn't found a kill. It's falling apart for FaZe on border. But Handy, a fallback headshot onto users keeps it alive. Even if... As Brede's looking for the plant inside a vent. Can Handy find the angle? He did, but didn't convert. But also didn't get traded, but overswung Left side, Souls finally off that donut. Should know where Bride's trying to plant, but doesn't know where Solotov is. Now he does, and it's a straight beeline 1v1 in the post plant. Souls must win this, or FaZe will be staring down the barrel of 5-0.
Bride playing close, he's not backing away.
Found the shots, now Souls knows, but he runs outside. Bride's out the map, and as that time starts to expire, more pressure on Souls. Has to make the decision.
Long arm.
Do you go the long arm, do you bait him out, or do you hunt him down? And with the clock where it is now, your decision be made! Souls has connected! Bride is down! Souls clutches the FaZe! They find their first round on border!
Previous round, but he needs to step it up again here to try and contest this office entry from Falcons if it is to follow.
They have the drone on KDS, as long as that's watched, they know his position, and LickyFac's pushing. Threw out the flash, wants to go in, take the battle, up close. LickyFac lost it though, despite knowing exactly where KDS was, had the drone as Solotov falls. FaZe have now got themselves into a very winnable position, and doubling down, it's KDS who makes his mark. Vidiking closes, and the villains make it 2 straight to close. 4-2 doesn't feel like a safe scoreline if you are a Falcons fan. 3.5, that's another good sign. Compared to Bank, which they lost 7-4, they started any kind of fast rush, even with smokes, there's plenty of nitros that can find it, but Shaco caught towards 90. That was easy swing clear for Cyber.
Really great utility layering.
Rotate, yeah, they've gone basically the other side of the map. Loop re-entry towards break. Solotov's gonna be careful. Oh, Solotov's sword is so careful! Headshot Vidiking! The feet shots land onto Handy, and he gets back safely. No, Handy, pistol out. Aggressive again from the star of FaZe. Falcons know this, they got the extra player, they don't want to take any risks, they force the drop. And Shaco's in a well-placed position, ready. KDS was not, and Falcons looking to finally break this streak of FaZe. 3 straight for FaZe. Falcons now look placed to get their 5th round.
Double nitro still up, Shaco firing, and Handy's dead. Falcons looking really good right now.
Defensive Falcons. And Souls, interesting, trying to play
Cyber
through the smoke from the full board. Cyber catches LickyFac. The Soulless caught looking above, and through the horizontal, it's Cyber that gets the kill. Turns his attention towards top middle.
This is a very good round for FaZe, but they're making it work.
Clean headshot for Cyber. Solotov's been so instrumental on border. At 12 though, now 7. He falls. Bride can't win either towards main, but uses air to help out. He gets 2 critical kills and potentially a chance to get Bride back into this round, but more pressing matters because here comes Handy.
And here comes Shaco, a 1 versus 3.
He couldn't, could he? On the main stage, in front of his home crowd, with a death mark on his location. It's never been more difficult for Shaco, and he cannot handle the pressure.
The cutoff of Bride, again, when they had the advantage, FaZe made
of this. Over towards security. If he peeks this, Souls is in a great position. But it's LickyFac from below with the impact. Gets rid of the Blackbeard. He makes that impact from the Vigil. The peek towards security. Souls, is he ready for this? As Shaco lands his shot, here come Falcons on the verge of securing 2 map points, and they do so flawlessly. Now push back, top middle. Solotov taken low towards security. FaZe are just slowly bringing across this wave of momentum. There's 2 quickly from Vidiking and Handy. Pressure back on new Falcons. Who will respond? It's users. Big kill onto Vidiking. That's the Blackbeard down. That's a big entry positional player for FaZe off the board.
What can Solotov do? Backed into a corner, low on HP. Can he push forward and find this kill?
Oh no! Handy! The ever-present star for FaZe.
Bride to close out the map for Falcons. So much pressure above here from FaZe and so much time to prepare themselves for this final push.
Oh, down bottom middle stairs. They fall together, users and Bride. And a hush over the Adidas Arena as Falcons lose one of their...
FaZe, but they do bring the Rayora to maybe alleviate some of that pressure and direct the attack over towards Break.
It's like four corners right now, though, for FaZe. They're all around them. Oh, Shaco! Souls goes peeking! And you go teaching! Clean headshot! And this seems like it's done! Headshot after headshot! But while Handy's still alive, FaZe still have a chance. It's small, it's marginal, but you don't give up on a star like Handy. Vidiking needs to help him out, but he just pushes in, willingly, on his own accord. As good as Handy is, and he so very much is, even this seems beyond him. 1v5, not happening, it's map 3 that is required in this upper bracket final. Their place in the Six Invitational Grand Final. Falcons.
He's looking for the back-to-back, and they will want to book that ticket in the Grand Final tomorrow. And Falcons, well, they've fallen.
Opportunity, any second chance to make amends. Deathmark immediately activated. User's been pressured towards Mezzanine as well, but this time, LickyFact does connect. Headshot shuts down the Deimos, but traded immediately by Souls.
Yeah, nice trade, but it does mean that this lobby control will still be a challenge moment, and it could pay dividends for Falcons. 45 seconds on the board for FaZe.
Souls is still blocked off from pushing up main. Headshot, KDS though, and the Mezzanine is now open. It can be taken by FaZe. They can put direct pressure straight into the site. So Vidiking and Souls can push in, push through Mezzanine.
Shaco goes searching forward. He got flushed out of the desk position. Will tuck on the breach.
Souls was able to get another one. Now at the front doorstep. Shaco has to hold on, but Vidiking finds the angle. FaZe have broken through the defensive lines of Falcons. Big shot from Solotov. Creates a 1v3. Vidiking on plant, and he hits the shot. So ballsy. Instead of sticking the plant.
Create a bit of space for his team. It could be a difference maker.
4 bullets left though in the skeleton key, so limited now, and he has to really make sure he makes the most of this. And he does get the kill onto Solotov. So there has now been enough space opened up to make the most of it. Big kill back for FaZe heading into execute.
45 seconds on the board. 3 Candelas up for Vidiking. Can FaZe somehow wrangle back this round?
Cyber lurks reception. Has one coming towards him in LickyFact. Just around the door. Hasn't moved just yet. Flash though. It kind of lets LickyFact know that his position is under threat.
LickyFact goes directly back there though. He wants to commit to the play.
Cyber pushing up. They take contact. Cyber just holding this space, denying LickyFact. He just sprints into him. FaZe have opened up the site again. 8 seconds and Burrito shut down by KDS. It's a 2-0 start for FaZe. Giving away his own position means 100% users knows he's under the pump here. 9 seconds left though. FaZe have taken their time. Users gonna get flushed out. That's gonna be the fire from Souls. As Users gets caught over towards the Mezzanine, Shaco couldn't get back over to help. LickyFact is also down, and once again, Falcons falling on this top floor. FaZe just keep finding these avenues. And it's down to Shaco, Brita, and Solotov.
And that's the beauty of still having the Deimos available. FaZe are looking to crush Falcons.
Push forward now from Handy. Shaco, is he aware of this? Solotov got his one. Users now finished off. Oh, Shaco swung! But Handy puts him to bed. Solotov finds his second and keeps the round alive. Solotov's the front man though. To get to Brita, you almost have to go through. Oh, Solotov swung! He catches KDS at the window. Souls can get the trade. Needs to get the trade. But Solotov is going to be wary of this as Vidiking is now deep sight inside of Master. He's dropped the kit temporarily into the final 20 seconds.
Now it's a standoff, 2 versus 2, 15 seconds for FaZe.
They've got the smokes from the Capital if required, but Souls will go for the plant. Holding, watching is Vidiking. Solotov's got 4. The plant will go down, but 2v1. Souls is already clutched though. From a position similar to this, they both find themselves low. Need to push together. Can Souls find the 1v1s up close? That's one. One more left. Solotov, he needs the ace clutch, or they find themselves 3-0 down. He has to clutch this. 4 Falcons at the door. He can't. Souls has done it again. It's 3-0 to FaZe.
Bounce back and get at least 2 rounds in this half. That is the bare minimum.
Back to sight. or at least put pressure on those that are still there. They're not worried at all about this first floor, except for Handy. Pushing for KDS, gets rid of the F not mine. They've lost Shaiko, he's 1-4. He hasn't made a dent into FaZe here on Lair. The star for Falcons is shining in users and Solotov, but not Shaiko and LickyFac. It's others that are standing up. Solotov now 6-3 in a 3v3. But they lose Breed. KDS gets rid of Solotov up close. FaZe just keep on bringing that pressure.
And Falcons can't withstand it. Users falls 1v3.
Has to hit that one. Cannot. Swinging KDS. And dare I say, this one got mezzanine control with Souls.
Site completely vacant, mind you.
Yeah,
as is typical on this side.
But you want the top floor control. Hence now the push coming from FaZe. Again, a response. They got rid of Solotov. Users as well will fall. Handy just went direct towards Bugs, catches him off guard as LickyFac can make nothing work. Handy falls, so does Shaiko. It's down to Brede. FaZe just slice their way through this defense again. A 1v3 opportunity for Brede. But let's be real, on this map, nothing is working for Falcons as FaZe have just been so dominant.
He at least has top control, and Nitro's sell, but that doesn't land. Fitter King plant.
And the plant will be saved. It will not be denied. Drop down, desperate time. Brede, turnaround shot, doesn't matter. Headshot from Cyber. The Brazilian low. But Handy might not be aware of this, so LickyFac will sprint on over immediately. He will go for the revive. But Cyber finds Shaiko, 1 and 6. Shaiko cannot get anything to work. Of course, have got mezzanine control. They've been able to do it every single time on this top floor. Solotov, can he find a kill? It's necessary. It needs to be now. It has to be now. He's right there. Doesn't swing right, sees him, shoots him. King dead. There's the response, but no. Doesn't land onto Solotov. As we head into the final 30 seconds, LickyFac also with SMG up, finds a crucial kill.
Handy goes deep. Can FaZe hold the cross for the plant?
Handy, no. His position, not aware, not known. Solotov sprints on in, dies, goes too easily down into the final 10 seconds. It's must-win territory for Falcons. LickyFac trying to be the nuisance. Cyber, though, he gets a quad. It's all too easy for the reigning champions to then go upper bracket final against Falcons, and now 6-0 up. The last time Falcons
to push forward from Shaiko, trying to make his life as difficult as possible down below.
Oh, okay, that's one. And pretty early in the round. There's 2 minutes left, so you get rid of Cyber. You can start to put pressure on. Yes, we'll go display. Handy will play server, and they'll kind of play as a 2-2 split towards the side. But KDS caught by Shaiko. Well, the pressure's off now, Falcons, isn't it? Because you're 6-0 down. You have to go for it. It might have been a little too late. It's still not done just yet. Big kill for Souls. He maintains his position in sight, and LickyFac is still below.
Yep.
So it's only technically a 3v3 directly on this top floor.
Shamika Launcher is breaking up this attack. Handy elsewhere with the Nitro in hand, looking to have impact himself. 40 seconds on the clock and a clean shot from Brede.
Time will become a factor for sure, though, if they leave this too late. Need to push in. 30 seconds. Go, go, go. You've got to try and make sure you push past the Shamika Launcher. Here comes Handy. Push up, close, headshot onto Shaiko. Gets rid of the Grim. 3v2. Falcons still have the extra player, but Handy is just so good. It's going to be down to the 1v1. Brede going for the plant inside of Mask as King baits his move. The Shamika Launcher couldn't end it. It pushes him off, and indeed 7-0. FaZe are into their 3rd straight SI Grand Final, and it's so well deserved for the best team in Rainbow Six Siege as Falcons get taught a lesson and are sent to the lower bracket.
Thank you very much, guys. The Brazilians looking as dominant and as dangerous as ever. FaZe Clan officially the villains here in Paris, silencing the majority of this crowd, sending Falcons into the lower bracket. They have got some work to do coming into tomorrow, that is for sure. I'm standing by with KDS. KDS, you said before this matchup that you were not concerned about an away crowd. You've been here before, you know what it takes to distance yourself from the noise. How do you manage to do it?
I think we just focus on our play, and I think we just focus on us. We know we are a great team, so I think this is the main focus for us. Is just.
Well, we're celebrating 10 years of Six Invitationals here. And look, chances to make true history in this scene are few and far between. And you've got a real chance to make some true history on Sunday. In the grand final, of course, you have booked your spot. A chance to raise that hammer and become the second team to ever do it back to back. Can you do it, and why?
I think we can do it because we are the best team like in the last year. We have the best players and we're going to win Sunday.
Who will be your opponents in the grand final?
Falcons for sure. I think they are the second best team in the world right now. I don't know in Sunday, but I think Falcons we are going to finals.
All right, congratulations to KDS and to FaZe Clan for booking their spot in the grand finals.